Hey everyone, welcome back. So last week, we were working on this piece of wood. Okay, so we were working on the Angsana seeds, right? So here we go. This is the original image, right? So much cleaner. The lines are so much clearer. You can actually tell that this is Angsana seed. And then wood stain happened, right? And everything just became uh, pretty pretty flat after I was using the wood stain. So I was thinking of like how I can kind of make this just increase the clarity from this to kind of get the clear lines back, right? And then as I was carving this, I was thinking that, you know what, I could actually carve into the real darker spots here because they're not producing the gradient that I want. However, I kind of like the contrast between the very dark spots and hang on, let me just get this blade here to do as a pointer. So I kind of really like the very dark spots from here and the contrast between the very lightly stained wood, I guess, and then the really concentrated dark spots here. But it's not giving me a gradient, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start carving into the dark spots to remove all this. It kind of looks very liquidy right now. I'm gonna try to make sure that make the lines more firm. And then after that, I'm going to take my wood burner. I'm going to start burning the gradient in so that it can kind of blend the very dark with the lighter spots. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to start carving in a bit. Over the weekend, I also got like some work gloves, so my hands finally stopped hurting. So work gloves and carving, hopefully that's gonna reduce the stress on my hands so I can be more precise because my fingers were really hurting from the stress of carving into this wood, right? So that's what we're gonna do today. Also, the stream is starting slightly earlier because last week the stream last week the stream was kind of late, and then I said I was gonna make a bonus stream for that. I figured that why not, I'll just make an extra long stream today to kind of make up for the progress lost last week. Yeah, so enough talking, let's get to working. Just got this drawing right off camera right here, so I can actually just constantly reference as I draw. Also, I adjusted the light today, so hopefully that is going to reduce that issue of the glare, the glare that we were getting. Let's see if I can illuminate this without getting too much glare. Okay, maybe like this. We'll try to work like this today. Right, time for the gloves to come on. Also gotta get this cable out of the way. Alright, workspace is free now. I realized that recently the content has been starting to get a bit more into the artistic realm, a more fine arts realm. Not to worry, there'll be some street art coming up, street art content coming up. For now, I'll just be exploring this medium before I go back there. I tend to alternate between the street art style and I guess the more, if you could call this, the more contemporary art style. You gotta keep things interesting for me too. Since both of these are my interests right now. Yeah. Maybe the next piece could be something like this, but with a bit of lettering in the background. It always kind of sucks when your fingers are kind of sweaty because that way the gloves, it's so hard to get the gloves on. Just a minute. Alright, gonna try working with gloves on. Second glove. Just gonna try with my fingers. Gonna try a few carves with both gloves on. I might just remove the glove from my carving hand. Alright. Yeah, let's go. Here we go, first carve of the day. I kind of like the cuffs. That's nice. Now I'm gonna change my blade. Gonna go with a curved blade. See what kind of effects I get. Whoa, it's hard to pick up a knife. But I have to kind of say that the it's so much easier to do this, and also I feel less afraid of stabbing myself if this slips. Alright, let's try and look for something with a curved edge. Oh fuck! Oops! There's... Oh man. I just bent the entire blade. Not really used to this. It seems to be scooping too much material through. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with this one today. Oops. Alright, let's try the bigger blade.